You're about to meet suburban swingers with some very provocative ideas about how to make marriage work. You could call their lifestyle the neighborhood's worst kept secret because many of their neighbors are actually in on it. It's openly living in an open marriage. And is it the key to long-term coupling? Here's ABC's Rachel Smith.
We are making a birthday cake for our son's birthday tomorrow.
They are the picture of domestic bliss. Tony and Diana working together in the kitchen.
We have 3 kids.
They married 5 years ago. Their wedding picture looking every bit traditional. But their marriage ever since, well, it's been anything but traditional.
We are swingers, but don't worry, we won't attack you unless you're into that.
Tony and Diana have an open marriage, meaning they're not monogamous, and one they're unapologetically open about. They're part of a growing community of people just like them, who are not afraid to share it with the world. Some say there are now an estimated 15 million swingers across the country.
Is it not weird to see your wife having sex with someone now? He loves it.
This is so awkward to answer, but yeah, no, I very much enjoy. It's an extension of myself. It's watching her pleased and stuff from different angles. Man, I feel awkward saying all this.
Here's the being high and being low and eventually being in. Good night.
To the eye, it looks like a typical, normal American neighborhood.
We visited their home in the rolling suburbs of Cincinnati, Ohio, one of the most conservative parts of the country. Politically, a swing state, now a state that may come to be known for its swingers.
Oh, look good.
You're such a girl sometimes.
Look what you're wearing.
Babe, it doesn't matter what I wear. I always look good.
Although the relationship is open, Tony and Diana say they follow strict guidelines to keep their marriage healthy. Their #1 rule, they only have sex with others together.
Same room, because again, it's got to be about us, and if we're doing it separate, it just doesn't make sense.
Right.
To us.
Other rules keep their lifestyle in check.
If we didn't meet you in the lifestyle and we were friends before, we will not ever cross that boundary.
I'm comfortable with Tony individual texting another girl. You know, I guess I could look at his phone at any point in time, I guess, if I wanted to. But
What are the downsides to being in the lifestyle?
jealousy is always a big issue for some people, especially first getting involved in the lifestyle. It's a hurdle that you have to get used to. One of our hurdles is finding a couple that we're both mutually attracted to.
You might call them spokespeople for swingers. Tony and Diana aren't shy when it comes to teaching others the ins and outs of swinging.
You guys are coming Friday, right?
Oh, yeah, Friday, we'll be here.
I'm pretty sure after you come Friday that you guys will be a little more motivated.
They've even agreed to allow cameras into their lives for the new A&E reality show, aptly called Neighbors with Benefits.
Come on up.
We're playing
Play a
a
Truth or
card
Dare.
version of Truth or Dare.
Give the person of your choice a lap dance.
Why a reality show?
We've been open and out to our community, to our families for 5 years. So our community and where we live already knew.
But challenging the institution of marriage, held sacred by millions, has brought them many critics. One of them just next door.
Are you surprised that those different events late at night next door to you are going on in your neighborhood?
Initially, shocked, that I'm like, I thought that was really just a thing that people did in the 70s with the bull and the keys and everything.
Tony and Diana caution that their lifestyle may not be for everyone.
If monogamy works for you and you're happy, then that's great. For us, this is what works for us, and this is what makes us happy.
In the reality show, Tony and Diana's children's faces were blurred.
I go to work, pick up the kids from school, do homework, cook dinner. I'm really no different than anybody else, except that I happen to be a swinger on the side.
And when we showed up, the children were out of the home and out of friends.
Do your children know about your lifestyle?
I don't know many 10-year-olds that know anything about their parents' sex life.
It's
So I
why
don't
they
see how it'd
probably
be
shouldn't,
appropriate
yeah.
for them to know at this point. It's something we're definitely going to have to address. We were already planning on being honest with them as they got older and understanding our lifestyle. Obviously, we're out to the community that we're going to find out.
We're happy, and we might have a different marriage than your typical marriage, but it's okay to be different as long as you're happy, you're a good person, and you don't hurt anybody.
Tonight, Tony and Diana are spending a romantic night on the town with some couples who are also in a swinging lifestyle.
What's going on tonight?
This is a typical night out for Tony and I.
As a woman, how do you say, like, I'm okay with my man talking to somebody else. I'm okay with my man having sex with another woman.
It's honestly almost like I'm bragging, like, yeah, this is mine, and you know, like, I'm sharing him with you, but in the end, he's mine, and I'm the one that gets to bring him home, and I'm the one that gets to have the life with him. Like, you're getting a little taste, but he's mine.
So you don't get jealous anymore after 11 years?
She's still my wife. I love her very much. I'm very protective over her. We did it together, and that's what makes the ups and downs, I think, easier for us, is we are trying to do it as a unit and not do it as my fantasy, your fantasy, or even if it was her fantasy, you know, I want to fulfill that for her. And if that's a young 21-year-old guy, I think I have more moves than him still. I think I'm okay.
And these are swingers that mingle in the general public. Tonight, Tony and Diana are heading to the town's local bar with a couple of swinging friends.
What does the evening look like for the two of you?
Honestly, I think it'll just be having a few drinks.
Yeah.
We're boring parents most nights.
I find that hard to believe. The two of you boring parents, come on now.
We are responsible most of the time, but that doesn't mean that, you know, our eyes are closed to opportunities if they arise, so.
So your eyes are not closed to opportunities this evening?
They're never closed to opportunities.
Over drinks, these couples don't care what anyone else thinks.
You guys weren't around then.
No.
Oh, it was the best. Tony's 30th birthday party
I
was
saw a lot of the
epic.
pictures. You kissed like 100 women that
30.
night.
30 women.
Swinging, they say, has brought them closer together.
So you attribute the success of your relationship to swinging?
It's hard not to because we've been doing it from day one. So we don't have any other way to compare it to.
And again, I say it's because our relationship is good because of the communication, and a lot of relationships are lacking that, and we really got the tools to do that through swinging.
For Nightline, I'm Rachel Smith in Cincinnati, Ohio.
You're not kidding.
Neighbors with Benefits premieres Sunday on A&E. So is swinging the spice of life? Head to our Nightline Facebook page and tell us what you think about monogamy versus open marriages.